So I feel blissfully happy being able to do what I do, and you know, I think in English all the time, although I'm of course struggling with finding new words, but nevertheless that was not the point. What I wanted to say is that I've been working with people in my therapy practice like for years and years and years and years and years and years and years, and feeling really grateful to be able to help so many people. And sometimes I was even thinking that I was turning into an introvert because it was never about me, it was always about them. But now it's about me. It may sound egoistic, but I'm still a people person, so I love to make connections. So every day I speak to people, people are very enthusiastic about my plans, we have easy conversations, and I really love it, and that's what I wanted to share with you. So good morning. I'm in Dartmouth and preparing to leave for the Azores, and I will show you what's the weather like. It's a little bit misty. There up ahead you see Alea, the boat which is sailed by Jeffrey and Iris. The low pressure zones keep coming to the UK and the Channel, and that's because the jet stream is like blowing all the low pressure zones through the canal. So I'm currently preparing myself to go. Yesterday I did some last minute provisioning, and I will show you. My boat is really tiny, so don't be scared. So these are my fresh veggies, like aubergine is very good. I packed it in my backpack, which was really full and really heavy. These are my other provisions, like, oh yeah, I want to show you this. Mark, when he visited the UK, because he's a quarter English I think, he always bought McVitie's, the real ones, so I've got them. And these are really nice for yeah, making you feel good when at sea. And now I am working on the last preparations. I've got this checklist, and let me see. So the checklist for yesterday was like filling up the cooking bioethanol, doing the Iridium Go battery check, the Navionics download files, PredictWind route, exports, making a 14-day meal plan, cleaning up the bilge because there was water running from the bilge into the motor room, checking the Bracknell maps if there are any big wind issues, and checking if I have the right Navionics plotter chart until the Azores. So today, which is supposed to be a really peaceful day, because when you are peaceful at mind and heart, it's easier to go sailing. So today I only have to do some final filling up the water tanks, to go to the diesel barge to tank diesel, to cook me some dinner for a couple of nights. I already did paper chart checking. Well, let me see. Putting on the wind vane, the stays, the seasickness pills, checking the route for depth issues, and I discovered some rocks which the system wants to sail over and I don't, so I checked that one. And then yesterday I talked to Barry, which is going to be my friend now, because Barry is from PredictWind, and I sent him some screenshots from everything that I've done so far. And I even might be able to share it with you. Let me see. What I sent him was like the tracking settings, because we're setting up the tracking page, and in the Networks pool there were 142 items spooling, and probably that is because I just put on the Iridium Go once a day and then 3 days not, and it keeps spooling the data positions of my boat, but when I'm not connected it gets stuck. So yesterday I connected my phone to the data hub, and I literally got the message unstuck. So I'm really stepping up my PredictWind capabilities now. So I offered my services to Barry when I am in New Zealand, where they are based, and then they're probably then I'm probably even more an expert than I am now. So he told me something important, and that is that I can leave my Iridium Go on all the time, and then it will send every hour, it transmits the page where I am now. Let me see if I can show you that one. This is my tracking page, and on my tracking page you can see the track where I am, and that's in combination with the current wind. So you see this low pressure zone coming up, and this is the final piece of the low pressure zone of today. So it's already passing Dartmouth, and that means with the change of the tides I'm able to go to the Azores, which is here. And in the route I'm taking, it's like, show you, I have this booklets because I like to write things. So let me see. Oh yeah, here. 1300 and let me put it in a way that you can see it as well. 1375 nautical miles from Dartmouth to Fayal. I'm aiming for Horta. I'm leaving today at 2 o'clock. I need to go to the fuel barge and then setting off sailing at 4 o'clock UTC +1, so local time in the UK. I have some emergency harbours in Brittany when I go there. So Les Ardieux, Tréquire, Roscoff, Loveworkx and Brest. And then some emergency harbours in Spain, like A Coruña. And I also noted the Rias because they are very beautiful. I'm not aiming to be there, but if I'm in trouble, I can visit those harbors knowing that I can go in anytime. Then this is the Azores page. So in the Azores, the timing is UTC +2, and currently the UTC is 8:45. So I put this clock on UTC that I always know what that time is, and then I check local time. So UTC +2 is Azores. No, Azores. I learned that from the British. But I'm running ahead, so that's a little bit early. I just wanted to show you all my departure things. So having that said, the most important thing to do for me today is to relax. But the reality is I need to do stuff before I can go. My sail plan, I'll show you that as well. So this is my sail plan for the first leg. From IJmuiden to Dover, to Eastbourne, to Brighton, to Dartmouth and to the Azores. Yeah, that's it for now, I think. And I'll get back to you once I've got more information to share. I left Dartmouth and now sailing towards the ocean. I prepared some dinner for myself for the next coming days, or lunches and lunches. And I've got kitchery. Kitchery is rice and lentils and vegetables. And I've got mango chutney to go with it. So I'm having a nice dinner. So my first night at sea was hard. It was beating against the wind and there was water in the bilge, and once I tried to taste whether it was salt or sweet water, I got nausea, and so I threw up at the end of a couple of hours with a lot of issues in my stomach. And now it's day 2, 28th of July, my brother's birthday, and I am at sea. So, dear brother, I wish you a very, very pleasant day on your birthday. So a little update from my bunk inside. I'm sailing for 84 hours now, close hold. So time to time 15 to 20 knots of wind, sometimes even more. And yeah, just keeping up. Sometimes difficult. Eating is difficult, cooking is difficult. So hopefully I'll be headed for another reach later. So finally there is more peace. I'm lying outside. I drank a little bit of hot water with bouillon. And lying outside looking at the sky and lying in the sun is really, really nice. arrived here last night when it was packed with boats. Still is, but one boat is left. And I put myself alongside of this beautiful Ovni 400. This video for you at the mooring, my first one, and a sneak preview. I had some issues with my boat. I'm trying to get them fixed, and now I was too early for the harbour because it's spring tide and I couldn't go in, so I needed to go to the mooring, and I picked up my first mooring solo and it went very well. So next time I'll tell you about all the trouble I got on my boat. So until then. So thank you very much for watching my video of this latest adventure. If you want to support me, you can do that by Patreon, patreon.com/Loveworkx, or for a one-time or monthly donation through PayPal. It's paypal.me/Loveworkx. And thank you so much for watching. I love reading all your comments, for supporting me in every way you can, and see you next time.